Alright, everybody, this is prototype 3 of Hello Neighbor 3. Welcome to Ravenbrook. The goal of this prototype is, to test things, So this is already looking a bit different. It's a lot easier to control things. Let me just turn on the volume. Nah, I'll leave it up a bit higher. Man, I'm loving the music already. I like this sort of music. Graphics, I'm sure everything's probably fine. Motion blur off, that's good. I don't like motion blur. I can't handle motion blur. Alright. To Ravenbrook. It's Ravenbrooks, actually. Not Ravenbrook, it's Ravenbrooks. So make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me on Rumble as in case you haven't seen, I've actually dropped back down to 100 subscribers. So, make sure to keep subscribing to me. My goal is to get to 120 subscribers by the end of the year. Alright, we're loading in. And I haven't seen anything about this new alpha. Not alpha, this new playtest of the game. So I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Okay, it's taking a really long time to load. Now, I am sort of hoping this is not going to be like, again, I've said this like 100 times on the channel so far, everything I talk about Hello Neighbor. It starts out real good, then it starts going downhill. So let's hope it keeps getting good instead of going downhill. And if it does go downhill, let's hope that it goes downhill as little as possible. Because honestly, I could see a lot of ways they could mess this up completely. And I hope none of them happen. Okay, this is taking literally forever to load. I hope they keep a lot of the creativity they had in the last. Okay, here we go. A lot of the creativity they had in the last playtest. 100 things to do before you die. Spend a night in a ghost town. So now it's a ghost town. Instead of winding up here because the bus dropped us off somewhere we're not supposed to be, we're just in some sort of ghost town. Which honestly, this ghost town reminds me of yeah, all buses canceled. Every choice is the right one. No, it is not. That is a horrible message. Okay, that is, pretty bad. Let's, shadows, let's turn that down to medium. Medium global illumination. Medium foliage. Oh wait, I didn't apply and save. There we go. Okay, still pretty bad. And anyhow, I do hope they keep a lot of the creativity they had early in the earlier game. Though they have changed it a lot already. Instead of our bus dropping us off somewhere random, we've arrived at a ghost town. I'm not sure where to go, so I'm just gonna head through here. Yeah, this area does remind me of sort of Slavic nations, because, I study communism. So I study post-communist nations. And just something about this just reminds me of communism. So there's something I could do here. Oh, I'm in the dark. This flashlight's really bad. Can't see anything with it. Oh, it has a battery too, so I'm actually just wasting battery by having it on. I don't know what that's about. Alright, let's just look around. I wonder where the NPCs all are, because this is completely different. What's this? Let me try to get up here. Selling the piano. Attention, this building is currently unfinished. No gameplay purposes. Thank you for understanding. Oh yeah, it really is unfinished. There's nothing in there. We have a board now. Oh, I can push this open. What can I do with this board? I can throw it, that's for sure. I guess I can use it to damage things. And I guess NPCs could probably use it to, what's it called? Damage? I don't know, build. Okay, yeah, this building's also useless. As is this building. Okay, a lot of these buildings do not have any gameplay purposes. Okay, I'm liking how it's more of an actual town. Although I know this doesn't feel like the Ravenbrook's a neighbor was in. I'm fine with that because, you know. Okay, yeah, so again, Isaac's still missing, went to the forest and never returned. I can't really properly tell exactly who Isaac is. Will you attack me? Because now, you see, she's different now. She's no longer, like, glowing blue. She has a yellow hat. Okay, okay, this house might have something to do in here. Okay, nothing's happening there. Ringing the bell's not doing anything. That's also locked. I could probably break down the door. So, it says... Okay, so yeah, that's the bakery. So actually, we're still supposed to head forwards more. And, turn here. This should be the hotel area. I think. I don't think I need this. I'm just gonna drop it. Crowbar. Alright. Another flashlight. Might as well grab it instead. Whoops. There's a generator. It's on currently. Huh. This building is also not part of the game yet. Okay, 2 cinema and 2 hotels this way. Must have missed my turn. Because this is the bakery right here. Which means I continue forward. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, no, wait. If that is the bakery... No, wait, I was reading this wrong. This is the bakery, which means I am supposed to go... Okay, new NPC. He appears to be some sort of baker. And he does not like me. He's throwing stuff at me. This is 2 hotel, yeah. Oh, there's the Vandal. And then there's Baker, and then there's... I forget her name. Forget her... I don't know her. I think he doesn't like me being over here in the hotel. Days until festival. Important notices missing is Isaac. Everybody needs to be present. Please. They're missing the left hand of the statue, and the statue can, the right peak head, the left peak head, and the glue. Attention, we decide to receive the guest... festival. Oh, revive the guest festival. Any help is appreciated. I'm loving the music. It's just nice. It's got a nice vibe. Because it feels... It feels like it's... what would you say? Like welcoming, but it also has this underlying, you know, sort of sinister feel. Warning, cable car area is prohibited, thank you. I don't see no sign anymore. This door's open, you know. Another crowbar. Might as well. I'll just have my crowbar that I own in my hand instead. But nobody gets mad at me for stealing. Oh wait, dude. Okay, yeah, this uses up way less the crowbar now. I'm so happy about that. Because before I used up basically the entire crowbar. No, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, because this is the first time I've ever seen this game. Like, I'm gonna actually need to bring something up there. I'm gonna drop this, because I already have sort of, a good layout of the area. There we go, we grab the item. We're going to place it right through a wall. Oh no, it's all the way up there, okay. How do I get up there? That's the question, isn't it? And the music stopped. I don't like that. I don't like it when there's no music in these games. It's just something I don't like. Because now it's just too much nothing going on. Come on. There we go, you just gotta crouch. Forgot about that little trick. Okay, so I'm already doing a lot of exploring. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to be finding out here. I don't really see nothing. This is interesting, though, still. There's a ping pong table up here. Appears to be some sort of employee break room or something for the hotel. And what do we have here? Room 302. Empty. I was literally just in here. That's why I couldn't open the door. It was locked. Alright. Well, it appears there's nothing up here, so I'm gonna get out of here now. The game does not look the best right now. I think it's because it's, you know, it's not perfect, the optimized. Huh. Wonder if I'll take fall damage. Oh, wait. No, I do not. Good to know. Because this place is still locked, so I'm gonna have to break it. Because apparently he doesn't like when I do anything, man. Just sneak around. Like a robber. Alright, I'm in. But now what? It broke that before it saw me. Everything's locked. So I should mostly be fine in here. I do like the durability on the items, because it means I have to find more items, so the only thing I'm worried about is when the game actually comes out, there might not be enough items. Okay, now it's just static instead of giving you a headache from looking at it. Oh yeah, dude, oh wait, he's trying to get in. He threw paint at the door, now he just keeps slipping. Huh, there doesn't really appear to be anything going on. Oh shoot, I got seen. Oh shoot, I slipped on that. This place appears to be shut down. Sort of, kind of. I need to find the security switch, though, to get out of here. You see, I see, here's the thing again. Although I think this is working way better. I think this part of the game is working way better. There's no guidance, once more. So I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going. What is this? It's a soda I can drink to speed up, I guess. Alright, I just drank all the soda. Anyways, there's nothing in here for me anyways, so I'm just gonna sneak out. Now what's this about? Hey, whoever is responsible for the statue, remember they love to steal things. Because here's the people who love to steal things. It's the vandal, triangle hat person who kills us, and something new. Official state security doctrine. Everything clear at 9 a.m. At 10, there's dog barking. At 12:30, there's cone guy. At 15:45, there's going to do list. Okay. To-do list. Check hotel. Check cinema. Okay, so cinema's not been checked yet. Cinema's back here. So that's the cone thing. Well, that's how it's being depicted here. We don't know if that's exactly how it looks like. But as it's becoming night, I'm willing to find somewhere safe to stay. It's the vandal. He's gonna break into that house. He's whistling a bunch. Alright, well, the vandal does that. Oh my god, the game's lagging. I gotta go look for the cinema, which I think should be... Yeah, this way's the museum, though, actually. Yeah, Isaac's... You know, for such a small town, you don't think you'd have to post it everywhere that Isaac's missing. Okay, here's the diner. Which is also posted... Okay, it's not a diner. This is a convenience store that looks like a diner from the outside. I have to do this. It had to be done. Fruits. Because apparently this place is really just run down. Oh, this is locked now. Let's break in. Break the camera. So now I wonder how everything's gonna work. Because, like, the Vandal is an enemy, yes. But is that all the Vandal's ever going to be? Is just an enemy unit? Honestly, just have to find the security system and shut it off. That way I don't have to waste anything. I mean, this is definitely a big step up from the last playtest. I hear something out there. I think I just saw something down there. Is that one of those lawnmower things again? Huh. Let's just go up here, because we can. Oh, no, I fell down. No, I lost so much height. Okay, I'm back down here again. I'll probably have to play this demo this playtest a few times. And the reasoning is that I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna have to play it multiple times to get the full experience. Which I do think I will like, you know? Having to play something a few times. Oh, here's the security system. Off. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff around here, and we do have a vent, which you can crawl through. I definitely wouldn't be crawling through this IRL. You never know if you get stuck in here. Okay, so this is actually just a secret way into the building. Alright. But it's very unique, you know? Very, very different from the last playtest, because this honestly does feel like more of a different game. Before, it sort of just felt like a playtest that didn't really have a game attached to it. This definitely feels like it has a game attached to it. Just not sure what game yet. I'm not sure if it's actually going to turn back on. I might have just trapped myself in the dark. Alright, I guess it's time to go out at night. Why does this place still have power, though? And why does it have a personal generator if there's a town generator? Shouldn't it just be getting power from there? Or is this cheaper? I feel like the Vandal's gonna cut the lights like he did before. Open, workshop. It said open, so I'm coming in. Okay, so there's a toilet. We could lock ourselves in there. Broken. There's a bunch of tools in here, that's good to know. And that's open. Oh, it's you! I remember you! Hey, what are you doing? I give you gift. How I give? Oh, he probably got mad at me for holding an item that's his in front of him. See, now how does he know that specific saw blade's his? He's gonna throw stuff at me because I'm invading his house. So now he works at the workshop, or lives there, and works there, I guess. Then there's new characters here as well. And apparently that guy's sick. I don't know who that is, because that's not Isaac, because Isaac's missing. Okay, he's decided to follow me into this abandoned building to throw stuff at me. That's how mad he is that I stole his stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh, someone's already broke. Oh, that's right, because this is supposed to be searched by now. So I guess someone already broke in here. See, that's also another thing I'm interested in, because right now they're going to do stuff where stuff happens, like, during a timer, like, automatically. Like it's supposed to happen. And I want to know how that's actually going to play out in an actual game. Of, like, at specific time, this is definitely going to happen, you know? Like, events. And that you can alter these events. Because also does mean you're going to have pretty good foreknowledge of the game. To properly play it. I'll shoot him in the dark. I wasn't always in the dark, was I, over here? Better get out of here. So far, there's nothing in here. Okay, I was a bit worried for a second. The storm is definitely picking up. I wonder, is this gonna be like a one day demo? Not demo, a 1 day playtest? Because honestly, although this feels a lot more developed, I also feel like there's less things in general to do. For some reason, this basement's just, like, completely destroyed. See, everything here is in a state of, disrepair. And nobody's gonna repair it. Because this is where... Oh, is Isaac her son? Or her brother or something? Because that's Isaac. That's definitely Isaac. And Isaac's missing. So she must be sad. Or maybe she's the one who made him go missing. I forget her name. This is her house. This is honestly one of the nicer houses so far, but it's still run down. Even when I'm not using this, as long as it's on, I lose stamina on it. The vandal broke in here. So this is where the vandal broke into. So that's why, okay, yes, the whistling is the vandal. I thought it was the lady who lived here. See, I don't really dislike the vandal right now. Because I don't know enough about him, you know? He could have his reasons. No, who am I kidding? He's a criminal. Although he is a teen, you know, so he's just misguided, you know? What are you doing here? Oh, he kicked me in the face or something. I'm stunned. Okay, so instead of just grabbing me and throw... Okay, that is some crazy winds. The entire tree is moving. Not like just the branches. No, the entire tree is bending. Oh my god, this is some pretty crazy wind. Okay, so I don't think I have... The historian also went missing. He must have been... You know what it is? He must have been at the museum. And there must have been a way to prevent him from going missing. So I think I'll head towards the museum then. To cinema, to cable cars. So cable cars are this way. I'm not sure this helps. Man, it's getting pretty stormy. This is a 1-day demo. That's gonna be a bit disappointing because it means it's actually shorter than the last, or not day, demo. More like a 1 day till the storm playtest. There we go. That's better. Man, this is crazy. There's nothing over here, so might as well just go back. Oh, it's a museum. Yeah, it is this way. Although, wait, what can I click here? Oh, I can just break it. That's probably what it's telling me. It just has... Okay, this is pretty crazy, man. This has to be the museum area, right? You are there, cable car there. Museum's all the way down there. So even though it says the museum's this way, it means... Okay. Okay, well, from the cinema, it's just directly across. But it's still pretty far away. Cable cars are still this way, so let's head this way. And this guy came here because it said things to do before you die, but this is gonna get this guy killed, man. Also, who needs a book called Things to Do Before You Die? Okay, one problem is we cannot pull the doors. So this means it's permanently, I can't get past this door unless I actually just break down the door itself. Which I have nothing against breaking down the door. Oh, dude, this guy must have been the mascot of Golden Apple Amusement Park. That's what the clone head guy is. There's nothing of interest really in here. So it's dark, but I'm safe, is what this is telling me. Where's this? Golden Apple? No, this is still the cable cars. Cable cars must go to Golden Apple Amusement Park, though. But man, this storm is pretty bad. I'm gonna guess the entire town's gonna die to the storm. It's gonna engulf the storm and all of its inhabitants. And we all die at the end. Because honestly, the reason I'm lacking any idea of what's going on is because I feel like I have such a short time, so just trying to rush around the place to see what's going on. Wait, actually, let me check that board again. Yes, the historian also went missing. So not only is Isaac, this teen, missing, but this old man named the historian's missing. And it also seems like that just the blue people are going missing for some reason. Everybody's blue is going missing. Okay, my flashlight broke. You know, don't you just hate that when you're using a flashlight and it runs out of battery, so it just explodes? You know, that happens a lot, you know? It just blows up. The flashlight just explodes. Okay, so I'm going to go there during the day, because it's not day. I can get a flashlight out here, I think. But it's not safe in here, so I need to get out fast. There's no way they don't got a flashlight in a store. Come on. Apparently not. Let's get out of here then. Wrong way. Why can't I get out? Why is it so laggy? Okay, now it's better. For some reason being in there makes it lag. I'm just gonna run for it. Museum, here I go. Historian went missing, alright? And so is Isaac. Which Isaac's been missing this entire time. Even in the playtest before this, Isaac was missing. And Isaac's still missing. But honestly, no, if this place wasn't so run down, it'd actually be rather nice. Like, I would live here. You know, tell me down below in the comment section, would you live here if this was, like, not so run down of a place? It's actually kind of nice. Okay, I'm here at the museum. I don't think anybody lives here, so I'm just gonna break in. That's locked. Open, alright. I'm not sure red doors can be locked. I'm not sure what the difference is between the door colors. There might not be anything. Raven Brooks Museum. Please do not touch. Alright, this sort of reminds me of the Neighbor's House from Hello Neighbor 2, which is by far one of the worst Hello Neighbor games, other than Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. Okay, I can slip under here. What's this? Amusement park tragedy. Girl dies on opening day. Yeah, because as we all know, the crow... Well, as I think we all know, you guys might not be into Hello Neighbor lore as much as I. And also, I'm not even entirely sure about the lore of Hello Neighbor entirely, because it doesn't make a lot of sense a lot of the time. Like, the crow cult has, like, cursed Mr. Peterson, so that's why that happened. It's a curse. I'm probably supposed to use this, like, board or door or something. Or I actually think it's a raven called, because that giant thing is more like a raven than a crow. I'm not actually sure. Hello, Mr. What, the baker's broken in here. He's not supposed to be here. He's broken in here. You know what? This is probably where he dies as well. Or where he gets captured. He's probably gonna get caught out by the, what's it called? Wait, is he stealing pieces of wood from this? He's probably gonna end up on that smithing board. Okay, so it's more daytime now, so it's still stormy. Oh shoot, I've gotten lost. I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods. What am I doing? What have I done? Oh god, what have I done? No. Alright, well, since I'm gonna die, I'll probably restart me, so I'm just gonna head towards the museum first to see if I can prevent the historian from dying. Oh my god, dude, look at these trees. That's crazy. I'm just gonna run around, alright? Okay, so I can't run anymore that way. It's too steep. But dude, these trees are basically bending right out of the ground. I actually kind of like it. But you know, this reminds me of, Wisconsin. Horrible place. Far too cold. But you know, it just reminds me of it. And also, you can see over there's a city over there. And actually, wait, there's a house over there. And there's giant power lines over there. Let's head towards that house. Honestly, again, I've said this many times before, but I'm interested to see where this all goes. Because there's many ways they could take this. I don't know how they're going to take it. I don't know if this is going to be good. I honestly have, I have high hopes. But my expectations are extremely low. Because all of the games in this series have been just below what I was expecting, you know, what I wanted, actually. And what I feel like was promised in the enemy AI and the game itself. So I'm really hoping this is going to be a step in the right direction, you know? My god, that is crazy. This wind is crazy. Okay, so apparently this building's nothing. Because it's not a real building. And then there's an invisible wall here. I can't even walk into it. Well, I guess I'll keep walking on the tracks then to get out of here. And, you know, I do like how it's actually a town now instead of just being random, a random assortment of buildings placed about. And also does not appear like we're playing the same person exactly. Because our hands are more blue now. It seems like everybody's sort of blue. I'm not exactly sure who we're playing. We're definitely not playing Quentin. Okay, that is a siren. We're not playing Quentin, we're not playing Nick. So I'm not sure who we're playing. You know what? I honestly would be happy if this was just completely unrelated to the other Hello Neighbor games. Other people might not feel that way. They might want this to continue the continuity of the Hello Neighbor, but I feel like Hello Neighbor's dead, alright? And we need to let it die. I feel like this should be Welcome to Ravenbrooks, not Hello Neighbor 3. This needs to separate itself from Hello Neighbor. Because Hello Neighbor, it's just not there. Okay, what happened? Ravenbrooks vanished in a storm. In a region known for its severe storms, small town disappeared. Okay, I couldn't even read it all. Oh, they're telling a story! So this isn't actually happening, this is a story. This is a story about what they think happened to Ravenbrooks. I guess sort of like that from the perspective of this playtest, but I'm not gonna like that for a full game if it's just a story, because then it doesn't really make any sense. But I feel like this should be, like I was saying, Welcome to Ravenbrook instead of Hell Neighbor 3. Because, honestly, they don't even have the neighbor in it, alright? Because sure, yeah, the neighbor's a big part of the Hello Neighbor franchise, but Hello Neighbor's sort of dead. At least from my perspective. I could very well be wrong. I could very well be wrong. I probably am wrong. Alright, let's head right to the museum. Finally, the music's back. Because, see, it reminds me so much of Hello Neighbor music, but it's slightly different, I feel. The right way is the one you walk. No, it's not. This town's full of horrible advice. No wonder this place is so run down. But you know, there's something charming about this town, you know? I'm not sure if I can actually put my finger on what's so charming, but it is. Got lost? Don't worry, head to Main Square Hotel. Okay, so it's still dark here, no matter what, even though... Oh my god, wait, what? The Cone Man got me! What's he gonna do to me? It's got a cone on its head. And it's crawling on all fours. Whatever the thing is not human. Or not really human. What's gonna happen to me? There's a lot of stuff up here I've never seen before. Oh, this is Golden Apple Amusement Park. It's stolen my items, too. Oh my god, I've been captured. I got a weapon, I'm not afraid to use it. Is it just watching me? Oh wait, that's a bad spot to put it. There's a bit better. Alright, let's see, how do we get out of here, man? Oh wait, there's a painting literally just covering an exit. I was gonna go try to see if I can save the historian, because his picture wasn't on there before, so someone just... It was that guy who broke into there who probably discovered that he was missing. That's blocked. Oh, over here. So this thing's kidnapped me for some reason. Oh, almost fell. But why? How many people has it kidnapped before? Let's just say security. Okay, so apparently from 18 to 6 o'clock, Vandal's gonna be here. See, now, is the Vandal and the Conehead on the same side? Because they both wear things on top of their heads? Or does the Vandal blend in with Conehead because he's wearing something on his head? Okay, we found fireworks. See, now I'm gonna have to look up a guide on what to do, so I'm gonna make 2 videos of this, probably another one like tomorrow or the day after. What does it say? To do. Oh, that's another to-do list. Except around here instead. It's a bit odd. I'll probably make a video like a day or 2 after this one that you people are watching right now, where I like looked up a guide to go do stuff. The reason is because this is very time sensitive, you know. So I want to. Okay, whoever made this is really bad design. Like, duh. What do you think's gonna happen? I think it's just to block me from going any more forwards. Alright, let's jump. We got knees made of steel, don't worry. Oh, that's right! That's what the fireworks did last time when that lady lit them off. So now this area is free of that thing because it's scared of the light. Which, I mean, it's day, but it's still... People understand. So I'm gonna have to fix a lot of stuff. See, now, the main part of where I'm confused in is because I don't know what to do. I don't know what my goal is here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, sure. One of the goals is definitely to find all the pieces of, the statue. But my main problem is how. I'm free. Well, this game just has a really good vibe to it. And honestly, this is basically a finished game already. And the reason I say that is because there's I don't know what else to do they were going to do to this. Like this is already in a very good state to where all that's needed is the game. Just a little bit of the game. I feel like it's in a very good state right now, but I feel like for some reason everything is going to get torn down and then built back up worse in the next playtest if there is another playtest. Yes, see, so that guy's still alive, and actually they got it in a different order this time. Oh, wait, why are people attacking me? Old lady, historian, whoever you are. Old lady of a pot. Why you attack me? I'm gonna throw a can at your face. You deserve this, alright? Oh my god, I keep missing. Ah. She attacked me. I gotta kill her. Crowbar to the back of the head. Do it. Alright, I'm here, so... Yeah, see, that's a amusement park, that's a hiking trail. Museum. Future projects by Golden Apple here. See, I'm not sure what there is to do now, because I've been to all the major locations on the map, according to the map. Yeah, most of these buildings are not, they're not for the game yet. They're not here fully. As you can see, it says all here. These buildings aren't finished. So it's likely that they will be part of the game eventually, but they're not right now. And honestly, being realistic, none of those buildings are actually going to be part of the game, because I don't think this is going to be the finished project. They're definitely going to change things. And honestly, mostly I've just been running around, haven't actually done anything. Does the Vandal live here? So the historian's gonna go missing. There's that guy. So I'm gonna guess that based off this, and how it places it, there's space for 3, 6, 9 people here, plus the 3 people that it says on to look out for. On the sign here. I thought it said somewhere. Where did it say it? Was it over here? And no, apparently it's just gone. Because I could have sworn there actually used to be something here that said to look out for those people. Oh, that's right. It says right here. Right, it says it right here. So any of these 3 people. So the hat, the Vandal, and some third guy. You gotta look out for them. Wait, what's in the back here? Nothing, okay. And then this is a drawing of a pumpkin with a worm in it, for some reason. This is... Check Hotel, check Cinema. Yeah, at 12:30 the cone guy comes. At 10:21 there's dog barking. See, I think this is made by the Vandal. Because it doesn't make any sense. Alright, and this is what it's supposed to look like. So it's sort of like a crossing between a bird and a cone. I'm gonna break it. There. Now it's all gone. You see, also, if I think about it, there's going to be multiple sort of ways to go about this. There's probably a way where you do a bunch of bad stuff, and a way where you do a bunch of good. I'm just not sure really what to do with the rest of this game. And yeah, this does not represent the final game, but it's good. It's a good reference to use on later alphas, because they're not on later alphas, later playtests, because this is definitely a really good playtest, you know? And although it's 100% not representative of the final product, it is still good to think about how the direction this is going, of how to judge the actual final finished product, of how of our conception of what it is. That's what I'm trying to say here. I keep breaking things by stepping on them. I don't know what I'm breaking, though. There we go. Broken. I think I can probably get more out of this by just tossing it. Yes, I can. I can actually do way more damage. There's a bed. Now, we can physically hide under the bed by going under the bed. I think that's actually how we hide under it. So far, there's actually been really no reason to hide from anyone. Okay, there we go. We got in to this room we were not allowed in before. It's got a TV that says broken. The generator's on. That's blocked off. We have to grab things and just throw them, alright? Sure, break down this door. It's still got a hit left in it. Too many particles going on. That's my, that's what I think. There we go, broken. Because that's just the door that normally comes out of there, okay. Wait. What? That's weird. Oh, dude, you know what? This must be the child's room. Yeah, so it does look like that is your child has gone missing. Because this is like a, tree house. Huh. Back out here again. Because that's how I'm actually supposed to get in there. Okay, I got it. Oh, I can get in this room now. No, actually, okay, that is her brother. I was right the first time. Because the guy in the top left is her father. The woman in the top right is her mother. And the one in the middle right there, that's her. And then the bottom right, sorry, that's her brother. Alright, so we're learning lore. Her brother is missing. Her baby brother is missing. Isaac is missing. Which makes you wonder what happened to the other people. Do you look like anyone on the... Wait, you're the other lady I'm supposed to look out for. You gotta stop. See, now she's part of the Vando's group, I think. She's got a stop sign on her as well, just like the Vando does. She's apparently also sick. But who is this? And what is she going to do? But this is a very interesting picture as well, because it's giving us more lore. Which I think is interesting. You know, we're learning more about this world. See, I don't want to learn more about Hello Neighbor lore. I want to learn more about what's going on in Ravenbrooks. In general. The historian's probably already gone missing, so this can't be the historian either. So I don't know who this is. I think she's heading up to the Golden Apple amusement park. Yeah. She's coming here to rob the place? Actually, this doesn't look like the Golden Apple amusement park. It's looking more like the museum. Is this her hideout? Was like the vandal or something? Because see, they gotta be working together. There's no way they're not, because they both have the same clothing style. I don't know where she went. This is the museum. Maybe she's responsible for the disappearance of the historian then. Did she kill the historian? Oh my god. I think she murdered the historian. Ah, shoo! I think she did something at least. She probably went out here. And it looks like maybe she broke up in that. But yeah, the historian's gone now. So I think she killed him? I thought these were just juvenile teens, but no, apparently they're mass murderers. Who knows, maybe this is gonna be a more dark Hello Neighbor game. Maybe people are gonna die. Like, actually die. What am I doing out here? Yeah, I can't go up there, so I'm sort of trapped down here, I guess. Also, we did not get to see the end of the air raid sirens, did we? No, yeah, we did. We got to see the entire town get taken away in the storm. Which means, actually, somehow we have to get all the people here to evacuate, but I'm not sure how. Also, one thing that's messing with my perspective is how this area is set up, because that's actually extremely far down. Like, look how far down that is. So when, like, walking around this place, I can't understand what things are, because I saw them differently before, going up and downhill and looking in each direction, because of the height difference. So I can't understand anything that's going on. I don't know where I've been or where I'm going. Simply because of that. What's this? This appears to go underground. There's gonna be some kind of secret hideout under the ground. Is it gonna come from, like, over here? We're gonna go, like, find, like, a small hole to jump into over here. Is it in the furnace? No. That's probably a terrible place to hide it, too. Yeah, it's starting to get rainy and windy. That's pretty bad. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to press crouch to be able to get up a little bit higher. Okay, game's lagging. This building's not ready for the game. Yeah, I understand. I don't think this building's ready either, yeah. It's not. The geography here is crazy, man. Like, what is going on? And also, this architecture, definitely communist. Because they don't have money, so they don't have, like, a way to guess. Not to guess, but to be able to predict or know the price of things. So it's just priced randomly. So they're just gonna waste materials instead of doing it the more efficient way or building more of something. Man, those fireworks lasted forever. I got them like at the very beginning of the game, and they're still protecting me. Watch the protection like fail like right now when I need it the most. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to get out of here. I'm gonna just check to see if I'm running far enough this way to get me out of here. Also, there's a major storm coming here. Why did the bus drop me off? See, there's something also suspicious. There's something suspicious about that bus, you know. There's something suspicious about this whole town, and also the people of this town are very hostile. Like, literally, I did nothing and they just attacked me. I'm getting out of here before the storm gets too rough. Because actually, I'm pretty sure, in the prototype before this, unless you called the, bus, even if you left at the very start of the day, you wouldn't make it. Like, once you got there, it'd say that you eventually get caught by the storm. I'm getting out of here. There's a sign down here, actually. So it's probably gonna say the same thing, that we still get engulfed by the storm. So then who are we playing as? Because even if this is a story, this is still a story about a character. Yeah, Ravenbrook has been crossed off. So apparently Ravenbrook no longer exists. Okay, I cannot run out this way, unfortunately. The game refuses to let me escape. Yeah, we're fenced in, man. There's no way out. There's a house up there that I have not been to, though. There's no way that's the museum, right? I don't know. See, again, it's hard to tell where things are from far away as well. Alright, let's just turn this off. No more power. I'm gonna go turn the power off in the main power room as well. The main generator room. Gotta turn that one off as well, you know? We're gonna be environmentally friendly, so we gotta turn off the power in the middle of a storm. Although then again, turn off the power and the power wires are probably a good idea during a storm. That way it doesn't, like, start a fire or something like that. I don't exactly know everything about that. Probably shouldn't be saying anything about it. Dude, look at this. See, okay, so know what's happening here? They probably gave, like, the same, moving asset they gave to the trees to these, because they're also wood. Or maybe, actually, know what it is? They probably just copied the same asset to these logs. So the reason the logs are moving is because they're the same asset as the trees are. So they're moving like the trees would. That's completely immersion breaking. This is zero stars. Nah, I'm kidding. It's 3.5 stars out of 5. It's pretty good. And this is compared to the rest of the Hello Neighbor games, with 5 stars being the Hello Neighbor alphas, like the first few. I need to kill the power. I'm gonna saw into it with a saw. I think it's up this way, I don't remember. See, now also, the general vibe is sort of similar. Actually, I'm gonna go check that missing list again, because I think someone else is probably gonna be missing, right? So also, you know, all this stuff did say to look out for these vandals. So I'm gonna guess that the historian literally just got murdered by the vandal. Because yeah, sure, it's missing, but there's no way you're gonna tell me that she wasn't murdered. Alright, she was murdered. I'm gonna get inside the hotel. What does it say? Sorry, can't greet you in person. Room 202 is ready. Hotel staff. Danger, park is closed. Stay away for your safety. Hotel staff. So the hotel staff have left. Cable cars are closed for safety. Room 201, room 202. Alright then. You might as well, you know, go to sleep. But also, what are we doing? Like, we came to this town in the middle of nowhere, and then we just decided that we're going to blow up everything. We're just going to go into people's houses. We're going to spy on people. Like, what are we doing? Alright, anyways, here's this family photo I stole. Oh my god, what? What? I clipped out of the room. There we go. Yes, that's the entire family, which is very interesting. So now we have more lore. And then for some reason in here, there's a saw in this bed. Also, every time you use this, it damages it. For some reason. The locks in this world suck. Also, I'm just gonna saw down this door. There's nothing in here either. This is the worst room I've seen. Imagine going to rent a hotel and this is the hotel you get. This is slightly better. Okay, room 202 is definitely the best room though. But you know what? That's gonna do it as we get taken by the storm for a second time. I'm not sure what's left to do here. I'll look it up later. And probably play again tomorrow. So make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me in Rumble. Because, like I said, that's gonna do it. Actually, there's a hidden space underneath here. That's cool. But also, with the ability to crouch and get into small spaces, there's a lot more they can do with this game now. Where'd everybody go? Oh, I can still enter here even though it's not ready for gameplay. So I can sort of like get a view of what's gonna be in here, you know, eventually. It's a pretty nice house, honestly. It's not bad. This house is ended from behind. There we go. Wait, what? Is there a person in here? Oh, wait, is someone dying? Fighting the vandal, maybe? Or just mad at me for some reason. I know, did another person go missing? No, still the same amount of people. Also, what's the point of doing any of the festival stuff? Dude, why are you throwing? Oh my god, he literally threw a crowbar at my head, now he's grabbing me and throwing me. Dude, what did I do to you? I'm gonna throw a saw in your face. Screwdriver too. Hey, what was the point of doing any of this, man? Like, any of that. What was the point? And also, why are you building this statue? I haven't really gone into this section before and actually looked around. He apparently setting off the fireworks gets rid of that guy forever, because he hasn't come back. I think we should be able to, like, break open things manually, you know, with our fists. Our bare fists, we're just gonna punch it. I'm just gonna hide down here, maybe I'll be safe. Maybe I'll be safe where the guest took me. Well, not the guest. I call it the guest. So I remember that crow, and that was... Honestly, the crow was shown so much, like the Hello Neighbor 2 stuff, and then it's just completely unused in Hello Neighbor 2. Which I think is just crazy. Golden Apple Supermarket. So everything here is branded Golden Apple. So if this is still the same continuity as Hello Neighbor, then the neighbor definitely lived here for a time. Can't stand, lay on the bed. Eat well to have energy. Alright. I'm just gonna eat all the food. We're just gonna eat all of it. Who knows how old this food is? Literally just out here on a plate, there's a steak and some potatoes. Literally just eating it all. For some reason, seeing that steak and the plate of steak and potatoes reminded me of Dredge. That was a good game we played on the channel a while back. I 100%ed it. It was really good. And actually, on Rumble, it's one of my most popular videos, 100%ing Dredge. I can't eat cans. However, I can drink. I can drink cans. Love it when I drink the entire can, it just explodes. Don't you just hate that when you're like drinking the soda, and then you finish it and it explodes? What was that noise? Oh my god, there's so much more food over here. I'm gonna eat it all before I die. To this storm. Love how the drinks aren't in the drink section, and instead it's plates of, but apparently this place literally just sells plates of potatoes and steak. I'm gonna eat it all. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah. Well, that was okay at best. Not sure exactly what I entirely think about this game, but it's again, it's not the worst. I think the character behavior is a bit better in this one, but I still don't understand it. The game's not that readable, as in I don't know what to do when I look at things. And, it's not that hard to get started in this game either. But, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good game, alright? I won't say that it's the best, but I won't say that it's bad either, because obviously this is a lot better than a lot of other stuff, alright? I'm comparing this to everything. You might say, no, that's not fair to compare it to other things. Well, nothing's exactly like it, and I have to make some sort of comparison. So, yeah, I think compared to, like, every single game I've played ever, I'd probably put this as, like, a 4 or a 3 right now. 10 being my favorite game ever had in time, and 1 being my least favorite game ever, Hell Neighbor Hide and Seek. I'd put this at a 3 to 4. Like 3.5. There, I think that's good. 3.5 is what I'd rate this. So yeah, until next time, goodbye, and thanks for